Hello everyone and welcome to A Cappella Lego episode 11. This week we are joined by special guest Josh, who sings tenor with not one but two groups that are involved with our Live from London festival in the next few months. Josh sings tenor with Apollo 5 with me and also with Gesualdo 6. Josh, do you want to tell us a little bit about Gesualdo 6 and their gig they're doing for Live from London?
Yes, yeah. So we're very happy to be invited along to join this kind of Live from London. On the 29th of August, we'll be doing our concert at the VOCES8 Centre, doing a whole range of pieces, some from our kind of, we've 3 albums out so far. First one's English motets, so all kind of bird, tennis type of stuff. Our second one was a Christmas one, so we'll be doing a huge amount of numbers from that one, but being August and all that. And our third one just came out this year called Fading, which is really kind of about the service of Compline, kind of from kind of darkness to light and back again. So yeah, really happy to be involved in well, as well as being obviously in Apollo 5 as well, which is also going to be a cracking concert.
Lovely stuff, Josh. Thanks so much for joining us today. What song are you going to be teaching us in this little workshop?
So today I'm going to do a round called Lula Le, Another Evening Fades Away. So very much in the whole fading, Compline type of feeling of it.
Cool.
Fantastic. I'll be teaching a traditional Hindi song called Kisne, Manaya.
Great stuff. And before all that, let's warm up our bodies, our voices, and our brains. Hi guys, so as ever, we're going to warm up our voices, our bodies, and our brains, and hopefully share some new ideas with you about new ways to warm up. First things first, let's stretch up, right up tall as you can, and down again. Let's roll this shoulder backwards. Very good. Wants to be nice and loose. Let's do the other shoulder. Let's give us a bit of a pat, a bit of a wake up, energizing. And our legs, and our other leg. And let's rub our hands together, very nice. Give your shoulder a bit of a massage here. Good. And your other shoulder. And your face. Very good. Very nice indeed. We're going to give our whole body a bit of a shake now. Don't be afraid to look a bit silly. Very good. And let's begin to warm up our voices a little bit now. I want you to imagine that you've got a cauldron in front of you, a witch's cauldron, and we're going to make a potion together. So simply copy after me. Really play around with that with this hum. We're going to go from the bottom of our range up to the top and back down again. We've made our potion, we've tasted it, and it tastes pretty good. Here we go. Very nice indeed, everyone. Could you feel that kick there with each of those? Hopefully we're beginning to engage this breathing area down here. Very nice indeed. Now, a few tongue twisters. Could you say for me, she sells seashells on the seashore? The seashells that she sells are seashells for sure. So the whole thing together. She sells seashells on the seashore. The seashells that she sells are seashells for sure. And I always find that it's useful if we do this to a bit of a rhythm. So if we have that steady beat going like this, and off we go. She sells seashells on the seashore. The seashells that she sells are seashells for sure. Good stuff. One more now. Could you say for me, Sean was shearing 7 sleepy sheep? Let's try that again. Sean was shearing 7 sleepy sheep. Nice. And one more. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. And really exaggerate the P's in that one to just get our mouths working nice and loosely, engaging our faces a little bit there. Very nice indeed. Now, could you take this hand and put it on the opposite ear? And this hand, I'm putting it on your nose. Now we're going to try and switch these around. It looks like this. Bit of a brain game here. After 3, 1, 2, 3, and switch. Pretty good. The aim here is to not hit yourself in the face. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and switch around. Good. And one more time. Switch. Very nice. Good. And just copy me. Zoom. Ah! Ah! Hey! Hey, you! Hey, you! Hello! Hello! Very nice. Just waking up our range there. Good. And can we simply finish by rolling our shoulders back and thinking about our posture? Imagine you've got a little bit of string just lightly pulling on top of your head so we have good alignment. Think about the way your feet are placed, shoulder width apart with your arms by your sides. Very nice indeed. Over to some songs. Well done.
Hi there. So the song I'm going to be teaching you today is the round Ooh Lula Lay. The words Ooh Lula Lay, another evening fades away. I know the golden sun won't disappear for long because tomorrow is another day. So we start off with the first line. Ooh Lula Lay. Nice and simple, just a couple of notes. Moving into another evening fades away. So you put the two lines together, you've got Ooh Lula Lay, another evening fades away. You got the third line. I know the golden sun won't disappear for long. So this third line has a little bit of syncopation, so you have to listen a little bit more carefully. So you got I know the golden sun won't disappear for long. Then you got the last line, which is probably my favourite, which has a little bit of a blues note in there. So, because tomorrow is another day. So the last two lines, so you got I know the golden sun won't disappear for long because tomorrow is another day. So the last two lines run into each other. And you can't, I can't help but smile when I'm singing that blues note at the end. So now we've got the whole thing put together. You got Ooh Lula Lay, another evening fades away. I know the golden sun won't disappear for long because tomorrow is another day. Great, and we've got 4 members of the VOCES8 Foundation who recorded this round for you earlier. Ooh Lula Lay, another evening fades away. I know the golden sun won't disappear for long because tomorrow is another day. Ooh Lula Lay, another evening fades away. I know the golden sun won't disappear for long because tomorrow is another day.
I know the golden sun won't disappear for long because tomorrow is another day.
Hey folks, we're going to learn a traditional Hindi piece called Kisne Manaya. Now, Kisne Manaya translates as who created or who made, and the song lists through different natural things. So we have Machli ko for fish, we have Taro ko, which means stars, and we finish with Tum ko muchiko, which, if you hadn't guessed with the actions, means you and me. But first of all, in verse 1, we have Puloko, which translates as flowers. Now, you do whatever action you want to for flowers. I've gone for So smelling the flowers with puloko, but do whatever you want to. Verse 1 sounds like this. Kisne Manaya puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko, 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 Kisne Manaya puloko. That's it. Short and sweet. So we're going to take it apart into little sections and learn it bit by bit. The first line goes like this. Kisne Manaya puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko. And then we take it down a step for the next bit. Kisne Manaya puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko. So the song starts with a short sequence of that first pattern of notes repeated a step down. Let's put them together. Kisne Manaya puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko. The next bit can be sung quite soloistically, and it's just the words puloko, puloko, so flowers, flowers. Puloko, 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 puloko. And really enjoy those fast notes going by. Puloko, 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 puloko. And then we go back to that first idea of Kisne Manaya puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko. Let's put those last two lines together. So puloko, puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko. Puloko, puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko. Puloko, puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko. Do you reckon you've got all of that? Let's put it all together. So I'm going to sing through this twice and I'm going to put the actions in, and you can either join in with me both times or have a listen to that first one and join in on the second time through. Here we go. Kisne Manaya puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko, 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 Kisne Manaya puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko, 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 Kisne Manaya puloko. How did you do? In verse 2, all we do is we replace puloko with machaliko. So go from flowers to fish. It sounds like this. Kisne Manaya machaliko, Kisne Manaya machaliko, 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 Kisne Manaya machaliko. Do you get what that does? So in verse 1 we have puloko, which means flowers. In verse 2 we have machaliko for fish. Verse 3 we have taroko for stars. And verse 4 we have tunko muchiko for you and me. Let's have a sing through of verses 1 to 4. If you think we're going a little bit too fast, do just rewatch this once you've listened to it all the way through and have a go yourself. Otherwise, have a go joining in with me. You should have the words somewhere on the screen that should be able to help you out a little bit. Here we go. Kisne Manaya puloko, Kisne Manaya puloko, 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 Kisne Manaya puloko, Kisne Manaya, Machaliko, Machaliko, Machaliko. Kisne Manaya, Machaliko. Kisne Manaya, Taroko. Kisne Manaya, Taroko. Taroko, Taroko. Kisne Manaya, Taroko. Kisne Manaya, Tungo Muchuko. Kisne Manaya, Tungo Muchuko. Tungo Muchuko, Tungo Muchuko. Kisne Manaya, Tungo Muchuko. I hope you enjoyed that. I think that's a really beautiful song, and I think it's beautiful just sung like that in unison. If you want to add a couple more parts, we've put together a video to give you some inspiration. This is an arrangement by Mona Zayden, so see what you think of it. Kisne Manaya Puloko, Kisne Manaya Puloko, 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 Kisne Manaya Puloko, Kisne Manaya Machaliko, Kisne Manaya Machaliko, 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 Kisne Manaya Machaliko, Kisne Manaya Taroko, Kisne Manaya Taroko, 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 Kisne Manaya Taroko. Kisne Manaya Tungo Muchuko, Kisne Manaya Tungo Muchuko, Tungo Muchuko, Tungo Muchuko, Kisne Manaya Tungo Muchuko, Tungo Muchuko, Tungo Muchuko.
Guys, thanks so much for joining us for A Cappella Lego episode 11, and also a big thanks to Josh from Jeswaldo6 and from Apollo 5 for his work with us today. This draws to a close the end of A Cappella Lego. Thank you so much for joining us over the past 11 episodes, over the past few months. We've loved learning and singing with you guys. It's been a real pleasure for us to work with you guys. It draws to a close our Live from Home series and puts in its place something called Live from London. Katie, what is that?
Absolutely. So whilst Live from Home is coming to a close, we've got Live from London coming up. Live from London is a series of concerts. We're doing concerts every Saturday from the 1st of August into October, and it includes some really fantastic groups. So you'll see Apollo 5 featuring the fantastic Greg and Josh as well. Jeswaldo6, as we've already mentioned. VOCES8 are doing a few, and other groups include the 16, the Academy of Ancient Music, I Fragilini, just to name a few. So do check it out. You can find more info on www.voces8.foundation/live from London.
Something else to look out for is our digital academy. If you've liked what you've heard and learned in Lego A Cappella, then you can also check out some similar content on a digital academy platform, which we're putting together with resources and scores and recordings for primary schools, secondary schools and universities. And if you want to find out more about that, do please get in touch with us. That's about all we've got time for, but we hope to see you in our Live from London series. And if you'd like to know more info about Digital Academy, do comment below or get in touch with us. Thanks so much for joining us. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye.